Well, hello everyone. This is Will, K-Mac Vintage. Um, Happy birthday, Justin D. Morgan. He's busy streaming right now, but I want to get this video done, so um, I decided to break away from the streaming and do my video here. Um, it is February 27th. It's about 7:35 p.m. It's a nice night here in the Cayman Islands. But I've been printing some things all day, and the smell in here is oh. Anyway, it is what it is, right? Anyway, what I'm working on is this little guy. That's the Apple III I/O, well, the Lisa I/O board sitting there. I've done a lot more work on it. Um, what I've got here, oh, wrong way. Oop. All right, this is the ArduinoFile. It's another device made by Alex the Cat 123. You can find her on her GitHub. Um, she's the one that's made a lot of these Apple Lisa, a lot of these Lisa boards. Um, and she also designed this. It's like a Blue SCSI, but it's to emulate a profile drive or so. And it goes to the Lisa. Um, and it attaches to an actually Arduino. It's this is actually the second one I'm making. I already made one. It's sitting here. This is the finished product. And you buy these SD card readers and you put this on. So I won't be able to test it because I don't have another SD reader right now. So I'll have to order one of those, some more of those. But it does work. This one does work. And the Arduino is down there. This is a Arduino Mega. And I already have the software on it. And here's the memory card that has the stuff on for the Lisa. So it does work. I mean, I can show you that later. But for now, I want to build this one. It's a fairly straightforward process. It's not so time consuming. All right, sorry, I had to deal with something, so I disappeared. I just paused the video, dealt with that, and came back. Anyway, so these headers, we'll put those in a bit later. So for now, I'm just gonna take them out and put them here where I need them. Okay, so for now, what I want to go do is I want to put in the 3 resistors here, the switch that goes here. Okay, then I'll do some work. Then we'll go put in the actually headers and all that. That go from the bottom side because it needs to plug into the actually Arduino. It's a fairly simple process, but we'll do it from the scope view. What I need now is the switch and the resistor. We can do LED also. All right, let's go to the scope and we'll work from there. Here we are. Resistor 1, which is up here. That is a 100 ohm 1/6 watt resistor. they will stretch out, they'll bend out. Okay, that's in there. And then the other two, these are the same size. These are two 180 ohm. See, these two here are the right size to just bend right. That's so now I have been doing some more work on the Lisa IO board. I think I have it all ready except for 7 chips that were really bad damaged. I think I was able to save 3 or 4 of them, but I was able to find those hard to find chips, those rare ones. I was able to find most of them. I've ordered them, so I'm waiting for them to arrive. Let's go ahead and solder these on. There we go. Soldering iron. Let's go. Here we go. Now, since I have it flat down, I like to stand these up because then it makes it easier to cut. Boy, I've been reading on Discord that Blue Scuzzies are getting sold out left and right, and I'm presuming these are the Blue Scuzzy 2s, because who would be going after 1.1? But they're still good. I still like the 1.1, and I have a bunch of them. I have a bunch of the 1.1s that I still use, and because I do have the 2, but I only have 2 of them, so. Okay, those are on. There they are. Okay, what should we do next? Let's do these 2 resistor packs. I do have them marked already. You see, this is the item. 10 pin, 1% 10K bus resistor network. There's your part number. This is RP1. Now that I know these parts too, I'm gonna build my shopping list and save a cart or save a project on Mauser for it. Alright, now what I like to do normally is I'll go ahead and bend this and flip this over. And right now all I'm gonna do is one leg. And watch how I do this. I know it's not lined up straight right now, but that's fine. Okay, and now I'll go and position it straight while it's still hot. And there we go. See, nice and straight. Look at that. And I guess I could bring it back a little bit. It's a bit too much. Yeah, that's good. Okay, now I'll put in the other pack. So just so you know, this one is square, so that's where your dot goes. That's the wrong way. So we flip that around. There's pin 1. So that goes in. Let's flip this over. And we do the same thing. And I just slide it on here until I see those legs are sticking straight up, and I know that that's good enough. That's I don't need. It's not rocket science. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get the rest. I'm gonna do it like this because it's easier. I'm not fighting other pins. I have this side clear. Because if I did it like actually this, okay, look at how I have to go get in here and then I'm bothering with that pin. I mean, I guess I could do it. At least for this row. The other row was a bit more difficult. I mean, I could do it like actually this too. You see, but I like to. See, I like to be totally free and loose on this side. Loose. What type of phrase is that? Anyway, okay, so those are in. What can we do next? We can do the chip socket. There is your dots and square, so that's pin 1. So that means the notch has to go up here. And of course, I have a socket that is too small. No, that's right. Okay, there we are. I think that's good enough focus. Okay. Okay. Socket is in. You see, notch is up on top. Our pin 1 is right there. I got some grip underneath my nails. I need to clean it. All right. So we got a switch to put in. We have an LED to put in. The switch is over here. All right, there's the switch. Now the LED is a RGB LED. It's got the multiple colors because in the Arduino software it is taking advantage of the multiple colors. Okay, now knowing from the previous build, I know I need to cut the legs on the switch a little bit because it goes right over the power adapter of the Arduino. Okay, I guess I could have raised it a little bit. Okay, now let's get these headers that are up here on top taken care of. Oh, let's do the LED first. That's one of the last things I have in the bag other than the connector and the chip. Okay, LED. Okay, now LED. You see? 4 legs. The longest is your ground. Okay? And on the board, brilliantly done, we have the LED, and you see right there it says ground. And if you were to take this LED and rotate it, now you see your one leg on the side of the ground is there. So now I'm just bending them a little bit so I can a lot easier put these in here. There we go. I'll push it all the way in. Here we are. And let's go ahead and solder. Okay, don't take much. Unfortunately, I will not be able to test this one though, because I don't have the SD card reader, and that one is soldered on that board. So okay, so LED is on. Let's get this header over here. That is just 2. Now I'm gonna do the same trick. I'm gonna heat it back up, and I'm gonna center it. Then I'll go take a look. Oh, what is taller? Oh, that LED. A little bit too far out. Okay, good. Okay, we're good there. See it? Where are you? Right there. Not sure what it's for. I see it going to, let's see, where did this go? Ground and 5 volts. The bottom there is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. I guess it's sending 5 volts to the switch. Because in her documentation, she doesn't say what that is doing. Let me look at another board. Let me see how that's wired. Okay, you got 5 volts going to that side, you got ground going to that side, and then it's sending it. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, so now we got one more set of headers to do. Now, I have some leftover pieces, so I'm gonna use them. These are the headers right in the middle. Okay, so you can see it right there. I'm just sliding it over. So again, I'm gonna just solder 1 pin. Then I'm gonna try to center it. Let it cool down. Let's go take a look. Oh, look at that, nice and straight. So now that one is nice and straight. I know I still got two more to put in. That will come. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this one in place. There we go. Now I'll take the 2. And this is for the SD card reader. Got a little bit of piece of plastic there that's in the way. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, less plastic from the other side, so it'll be a better fit. There we go. I burnt myself on the soldering iron. Okay, so here I'll come and do the same thing. I'm just gonna solder one. Then I'll push it down and try to center it. See how we look? No. See, now we're nice and straight. Good enough. Oh, it's getting hot. You know, that's what happens when I mess around with it too much. Okay, so that's as straight as we're gonna get. That's it. And now I put it in the wrong way. Because it's got that piece of plastic sticking out the other side. All right, there we go. I know it's out of focus, but it's fine. It's now lined up nice. Let that one cool off. Okay, so we have all them done. I have another header here. Oh, I didn't make that one. I need to put that one on too. I didn't make that one. I think it's the same as, no, it's not. Okay. I need to get that one. All right, give me 1 second and I'll get that and I'll be right back. Okay, yeah, no, sorry. Jake is working on the, my friend Jake, who also does a lot with me. He's working on the ROM sim programmer board for me. Now this is Doug Brown's original design. I did cut it, but I just put it away. We modified it a little bit, cleaned it up. So it's still all his actually design, his actually credit, his work. It will use his software. Anyway, so yeah, the ROM sim programmer will soon be available, I hope. So, okay, let's do just one. That looks pretty centered to me. Let's solder the rest now. I'm printing a case for my 3D printer, resin printer. I'm busy printing the it's the case for the Apple III to floppy adapter. All right, this header here is the last thing that we put on. Okay. So let's start doing some of these. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use some of this to support so that I have a flat surface to work on. Because I can't put them all in at the same time. The ROM sim programmers have not been out available for a long time, and I'm hoping to change some of that. Alright, what I need to do is I need to do this within the Arduino. So give me 1 second here. Let me pop this one off of this Arduino. Mm. Boy, they're really going there hard. Mm. Mm. Hope I not bend them. Okay. Reason why I say I need to do it with it in the Arduino is because the Arduino then will help me align it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all these into the Arduino. Did I miscut some of these? Did I miscut this one? Yeah, I'm short a pin. Yeah, I'm short a pin here. Okay, it's alright. I'll make a new one. Uh, okay, now I can drop this into here. What it'll do is it will hold the pin straight for me. This side here still hasn't gone down all the way. What is stopping that from going down all the way? Something is stopping this from going in all the way. That's why, because there's not supposed to be a pin there. That's where my one short is. Like that. There we go. Okay, now we're down all the way. Now I can just very easily just solder everything at one shot. Everything is lined up, everything is good and straight. No worries. And here we go. Let me let's see how much of that can you see. All right, we start from there. Let's go to it. The silver headers are a bit lower. come back and get that other side. Alright, this Arduino does have many pins though. Oh boy. It's because it doesn't share pins that much. So one way is good and one way is bad. Yes, okay, I am recording. I was just making sure that I didn't have the pause still on. That's what I did in the last video. I built the whole damn thing and I was paused. Okay, now I'm gonna come back and do this one. Okay, so we soldered the whole thing around. Now all that's left is the connector for the cable. So now I can go ahead and pull this out. Okay, you see? Now there's the Arduino. And now my headers are at least nice and straight and everything is in good order. Looks like my gold legs are a bit longer. Anyway, it's alright. It all goes in there, still makes contact. So here is the header, the connector. It goes, and you see, this is why you had to do those headers first, because you see this sits on top of it. So I have to, I don't want to do it sideways. So let's put that in. I'm gonna come with it from this side. Alright, and I'm gonna solder one leg. And we can see. Looks good and straight enough for me. So let's go to it. This is the drawback with this, is that I'm gonna have to do it like this. I don't get to solder it the way that I like. And the legs are barely in the hole because I have it pitched up. Okay. Done. We are assembled. You see? So now, one thing left. We need a... This is a 74LS280N. Okay. I'm bending the legs a little bit. Notch. Notch is up here. And there we go. It's built, but unfortunately I cannot run this one because I don't have the SD card reader for it. So, what we'll do is we'll go with the one I already built. We'll put that back in. And I already have this cable connected. Alright, so what you're going to see is the LED. Once I plug this in, it'll detect it's got power going to it now. And there we are. Green means that it's up and running. Okay, so looks like the reset is working. I'll take out the card. I never tried it without the card in there yet. Okay, I get the red. So we could test it with that. Because I only have one of these things because I use the other one in my retro chip tester. So let's go try that other board without the memory thing. It really is hard. I mean, I already got the software on the Arduino, so that's the one we just built. And we have red. So she's working, as far as I know. So there we are. Well done. Well done. So now I have two of these built. I built this one really because this one will probably go to Jake and he'll use it. He'll have to buy his own Arduino and that, but really the one for me. So yeah, so there you are. Two of them builds, not that much parts, fairly straightforward and simple. The magic is in the software that it runs. I have looked at the code and it's pretty interesting what it's doing. Alex the cat also wrote the code. So I want to thank her for a very well designed item that's working. That looks pretty nice. So anyway, there's those two. Now I want to show how this is coming along. This is the I/O board. All the chips that I could take out, I moved. Everything is moved. The only thing I'm still waiting for are my capacitors, my 37.1 microfarad capacitors I need to put in. Chips I'm missing is still up here. I have a new one of that coming. Because that one broke into pieces. This one too broke in pieces, but this was just a LS04, which I have. Okay. I have a new 26 LS32 coming. See, here are the chips that were in this area in the old board. This one here, I don't know if I can save it. Two of the legs are in bad shape. I mean, we can... So, anyway, I'll have to see what I can do with some of these chips, if they're savable, if I can use them or not. I don't know. So, but anyway, that's it for this video. I'm not gonna dive into a different item too much, because this is just for the ArduinoFile, which ArduinoFile again is a emulator for the profile to work with the Lisa. I think only with the Lisa 2.5. It will not work with the 2.10 because the Arduino is a bit underpowered. Can you believe that? It's underpowered. So yeah, anyway, the yeah, so I'll have to try that when I get my Lisa stuff and all that. So I'm just trying to get all these boards built and everything ready for it. So anyway, the other thing I made too was this. This is one of those floppy adapters, and I'm trying a clear resin. This resin is a mixture between a black and a clear, so that's why it looks smoky. But I'm gonna try it too, also completely clear, and see how it does. So and this resin too, the way it is, it's a bit more flexible. It's a bit more forgiving. It's not so brittle and so hard like the other ones. Anyway, so if you like this video, if you enjoyed this thing about the Lisa, please give it a thumbs up. You can find me on coffee.com/kmacvintage. Um, I do my blog post and pictures and gallery and all that there. I do have a shop on there too that you can buy a couple items I already have. I'm gonna hopefully tomorrow I will get my classic boards so I can do transfers of classic. I'm also going to be ordering some reloaded boards for the LC, LC2, LC3, the 2CX, the Plus. All of those can now be transferred. There are reloaded boards. But just those boards are going to be a lot more work because they don't have a pick and place and a parts list to get it pre-done, get the backside pre-done. So a lot of small little things to move, more than likely. But anyway, it is what it is, right? I mean, but yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this, and there'll be some information in the in the about for this video, and also links to where you can find these boards. All right, thank you so much. Alrighty, bye bye.